To summarize first quarter 2012, the total inventory for Central Ohio is over 60 million square feet. The highest lease rate being achieved is in the Southern Delaware trade area with $22.50 as the average rate in power strip centers. The lowest rate being achieved is in the Southwest Quad in a neighborhood center property type at $8 per square foot average lease rate. The current average overall vacancy factor in Central Ohio is at 11.1%.
Notable transactions that come to mind for the first quarter of 2012. First, developers diversified a REIT out of Cleveland, purchased Glimcher Realty Trust 700,000 square foot Polaris Town Center, which is located directly across the street from the Polaris Fashion Place Mall. It's a pretty notable transaction, one of the largest transactions that have occurred here in some time. Cabela's is opening their first Ohio store right here in Columbus at Polaris Fashion Place Mall, directly across from it, which has been pretty exciting news. It'll draw from a significant distance away from all of the surrounding counties and probably as far away as Cleveland and Cincinnati.
Well, being in an election year, I think that'll have an impact on the overall absorption of retail space, because retailers are going to look at expansion and rollout of additional units with a very cautionary eye. I do feel, however, that we will once again achieve positive absorption versus first quarter of 2012.
My advice for investors for the upcoming quarter would be to start taking a look at some good opportunities that are out there. I think more and more investors are going to start jumping back into the investment game, which would cause a further compression in cap rates and creating more of a competitive environment. So now is the time to start looking at some opportunities that are out there that are still a decent bargain. On the leasing side, if you're looking to start a business or expand your business, now is still a great time. The leasing environment is ripe with opportunity, particularly in second-tier trade areas where the vacancy rates are still rather high and landlords are still willing to wheel and deal, if you will.